Bring it back home to our Toronto Raptors. So, we had a slow start at the beginning of the year. We started heating up, I think we lost two in a row now, but I think we went 11-4 in the mid 15 games.
Something like that. Definitely what 9-0 for sure. But
Yeah.
something like
So we had a 9-0 streak and we're sitting
yeah.
in third place, I believe.
Yep, behind Detroit and New York.
Yeah. So is this a surprise from our Toronto Raptors? Is this what we expected? We have our new star on our team, Brandon Ingram. We've been bringing some energy. A lot of the games have been home recently, so that may attribute to some of the wins. But
That's
um,
true.
how do you feel the Raptors have been playing through this first 25 games?
Man, first of all, disclaimer, I'm a Raptors fan, so anybody who sees it, I don't want them to think I'm a hater or anything like that. I remember I was talking to my boy, and I was like during like the stretch, and I was like, they're playing great, but they're facing a lot of bad teams. A
Yeah,
lot of bad teams with injured players. You know what I'm trying to say? They had a nice stretch. Like, okay, I guess what I'm trying to say is good teams beat the teams they're supposed to beat. So the Raptors covered that basis. They beat the teams that they're supposed to beat. So I kind of gave them that kind of credit. Like, okay, you guys are doing your thing. But again, I need to see more. Sorry, they lost to the Lakers, even though it was a buzzer beater, whatever. Still lost to the Lakers, lost to the Celtics, even though they were down by 23 points, I think, or something like that. Still lost the game. So like the teams that they I guess would pose as challenges, they've lost. Um, and I don't think that's. I think there's work to be done with respect to the roster. I'm well aware that RJ Barrett has been injured for the past few games. I'm well aware. So we are losing a little bit of cutting, and stuff like that, from a guy whose game is that whatever. But I still think we're lacking in the at the five. You know, Pirtle is injured with those back issues, whatever. We don't really have a real backup. IQ, which you said last season, I think, or even around this time, I think you said this around trade deadline. I think you're saying like IQ's not a real point guard. He's not a point like we need a point guard. You know what I'm trying to say? And Jamal Shed sometimes plays better in that role than IQ, whatever. IQ, bro. Every time I see IQ, he just chucking shots, bro, from way behind the
yeah.
3 point line, bro. Like I don't know. I get to like he hits them decently, but like I don't know. For me, it's not winning basketball to me, anyways. You know
You
what
don't
I'm
want
trying
him
to say?
taking that shot. Yeah.
I don't want him taking that shot, bro. And Ingram, I don't think the Raptors right now have the spacing and the personnel to give Ingram the true spacing he needs. Because he's a one-on-one ISO player at the end of the day. Like that's what he does best. You know what I'm trying to say? And like if we don't give him that proper spacing, especially with the 3 point shooting and stuff like that, like it's gonna be hard for him to like be successful on this team. So I say it to say that like something's still gotta happen, Something's still gotta happen.
Mm.
I, I'm still excited that they're third in the East right now. I'm very excited about that. I'm a little surprised. I was thinking maybe they'd be 5 to 8. You know what I'm trying to say? But they're third in the East. I'm happy with that. But in order to make that jump, especially in a weak Eastern Conference this season, I don't know what that move is, but something's gonna happen. And the thing is, I can't even say it's RJ Barrett because, like, bro, I like what RJ Barrett does on the court, bro. I don't know if, like, I don't know if I'm in the minority, bro, but he plays pretty good basketball. His defense is not that great, but like on the offense side, he plays pretty good basketball. He plays his role. Like he's not into that like ego stuff. So like, but anyways, yeah, I don't know what needs to happen, bro. But some changes definitely have to happen by the trade deadline.
So let me ask you. This was kind of, a topic, a rumor in the summertime as Toronto being one of the destinations where Giannis may go. Do we now pull the trigger for Giannis?
Do we pull the trigger for Giannis, man? Now it's like who we giving up though? Who we giving
I'm
up?
giving up RJ and IQ quick time. Like
Oh,
if I could keep Pirtle, obviously Ingram, honestly, bring in Giannis, keep Shed, you know, I kind of go for Giannis. I'd go for Giannis. I'd like to see Giannis and Ingram together.
bro, I hear you, but like the spacing would be atrocious, bro. You got Jakob Pertl, bro. Every time I watch, every time I watch a game, Pertl is at the top of the key or whatever, like the top of the 3 point line,
Yeah.
and nobody's guarding him. Nobody's guarding him,
Yep.
bro. Because they're like, yo, bro, take that shot if you want. Like he's not shooting. Ingram is shooting, I think, 31% from three right now. So like he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing. Scotty Barnes, historically bad 3 point shooter. He's playing pretty well shooting the three or whatever this season. So like I don't know, man. The spacing would be kind of I don't know. I don't like the spacing.
It'd
I
be
really don't
sticky,
like the
huh?
spacing. And like from the Milwaukee side, if you're gonna restart, bro, they're gonna ask for Barnes, bro. I think they're gonna ask for Barnes. You want RJ and
True.
IQ, bro? New York didn't want
They're
them.
both
Now the
young.
Raptors don't want them. Yeah, they're young, but I feel like they are who they are at this point. Like I don't know if I think IQ is gonna get better at playmaking or defense, and I don't think RJ Barrett is
That's
gonna
what I'm
get better
saying. Okay, for the from the Bucks point
for
of
the
view,
Bucks
for sure.
perspective.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm willing to give them up. But I get what you're saying for the Bucks. They're not going to really go for that. But I mean, like it depends on how much noise Giannis makes. Like if he says, "I want to go now," right, and I want to go there. Some players have that kind of pull nowadays. Maybe they honor what he's done in the city for how long has it been? 12 years. So
Wow.
so I don't know. We'll see. It really depends on how loud he kind of gets. If he really wants out, I think he's going to have a little bit of say in where he just determines to go. Now, where I could see him asking, I mean, maybe only Toronto that I could think of, but I don't know. That'd be an interesting choice for the Raptors to make because, as you mentioned, the East is very weak.
So
Right now it looks like Boston's going to come out the East, a good team, but you pull the trigger for a great player, you may be able to force yourself to the finals
yeah.
and just see what happens. I don't know. Right. So, not really much to lose. You're not going to win a championship this year if you're the Toronto Raptors. You have to make some type of change, and it has to be, I guess it could be the right long term change, or it could just be that kind of why go for one shot trade.
Mm, yeah. I feel like that's the only way it probably makes sense to get rid of Scotty Barnes, but I wouldn't do it though. I
Yeah,
wouldn't do
I'd keep
it.
Scotty as well. Sorry, I forgot about him. Scotty is the best player to keep on our team. So.